Device Bunch live stream. Okay, as usual, I'm David and I'm your host for today. So as usual, sit back, relax and enjoy today's live stream. Okay, where we're going to be doing some game development. Okay, so for today we'll be going to displaying your username. Okay, on the multiplayer stage or stages. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right to it. Oh. Okay, refresh. Yep. Okay. Okay. Okay, so in order to display the usernames on the screen, okay, the first thing that we need to do is to, whoa, what's this? Okay, we don't need that. Okay, this is for later. Okay, but the first thing that we need to do is to keep track of all the characters that are created for all of the players. Okay, so let's do that first by going to our load character on stage and okay, show match countdown. Okay, let's go to that. Okay, load character on stage, and for the other players, when we receive it, we will load character on stage as well. Huh. Hey, what's up, Thinking Gaming? Welcome back. How was your previous day? Okay. So we need to keep track of this character. Okay, and we can do that by okay, let's go to our Star Gamer script, and over here hey, that's good, man. I had a great day, but I did not actually work on the game, or I did not actually spend time on the game yesterday, but I sort of spent almost the whole day creating designs for button badges. Okay, so those button badges will be available at the upcoming Game Starts Asia exhibition. Oh, button badges are like, okay, let me just, oh, no, it's possible to use the design for achievements, but I'm talking about button pin badges. Yeah, so this is what I'm referring to. So I'll be giving out button badges at the exhibition, and there'll be some special limited edition button badges. Okay, just a few. Oh, by the way, regarding the usernames, okay, we actually have okay, in order to actually play the multiplayer of Stellar Stars, okay, you just need to create a username, and that username will be with you. Okay, yeah, it will be that will be your username account. Okay, so today we are going to display that username which you already have, okay, on the stage itself. Okay, so it will be on top of your character, moving around with your character. Okay, so that it's easier for you to differentiate between characters and which players they belong to. Okay, just in case the more than one player uses the same character. Okay, so to begin with, we need to keep track of the character. So, okay, public player, okay, star character, okay, we just call it player character. Okay. Okay, so this player character will be used to save the character that's created for the multiplayer match. Okay. So over here we create the character for you, and using this, okay, we'll save it here. Or okay, we'll save it after the character appears on the stage. So over here, okay, multiplayer scene manager dot star gamer dot player character equals to your character. Okay, save the character, created character, so then we can get back to it easily. Okay, we also need to, okay, we could do that here, okay, where we display the username here, okay, on top of your character's head. Okay, let's see. Here. No. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, I'll use a new array list. Okay, let's call this username in stage objects. Oh. Yeah, it's sort of a short trim. Yeah, so you could consider it as a haircut if you want. Okay, username in stage objects equals a new array list. Oh, okay, I'm not sure if I can explain it accurately, but from what I understand, you can think of it as an array, but where the size can be dynamically changed depending on how many things or objects you add to it, and you can add any type of objects to it. Wait, are you referring to my haircut? Okay, so I'm going to create the new method here within the Stargamer script. Okay, which is actually just the sort of class or object that oh. Hey, thanks man. I actually did the haircut myself in order to save time and money, yeah. Okay, code to display your username on the multiplayer stage. Okay, so if username in stage objects dot count is greater than 0, okay, we'll clear it first. Oh, a good thing about array list is that you can add any type of objects to it, almost anything, but on the other hand, you need to remember what you add to it. So when you want to retrieve something from it, you need to sort of cast it back or convert it back correctly. Oh, I think so. Okay, if I'm not wrong, I think it's the timer. Okay, but the timer depends on oh shit. Okay, I got locked out. Yeah. Okay, so depending on the timer. Okay, I've set a timer such that after 20 minutes, and if there are more than 25 lines, okay, then it will display this message. So I guess we need to at least have 25 lines. Yeah, and that's the minimum. I don't think I can change this. Yeah. Oh, hey, hi there, Hiromu656. How's your day? Okay. Username length equals to okay, dot length Hey, that's great, man. So how's life been treating you? Okay. Username I. Okay, so over here, okay, I'll just need to copy this portion and we'll paste it here. Oh, okay. Okay, let me just comment it first. Okay, looks like we'll need to link to the dialog manager here. Okay, so to do that, whoa. Okay, we need to do this. Okay, oh, by the way, today we are displaying the username on the multiplayer stage. So you see your username moving around with your character. So this should help you identify which character is yours and differentiate between other players when you are fighting them, okay, on the stage itself. Okay, so that's what we are doing today. Oh, okay. Okay, now that we have the dialog manager, we can do this. And we need a position to display our character. So that would be at, okay, let me create the position here. Oh, okay, if that's the case, okay, we'll grab the position here. Okay. Okay, username. Okay, and we need to keep track of all of the alphabets that form your username. So we'll add it to that array list. Okay, and we also have to make sure that the username or your username will follow your character wherever you go. So we need that parent object. Okay. So to link each alphabet to the character, to make sure that the your username goes wherever your character goes, we can just use transform.parent equals to parent object dot transform. Okay, so that the alphabet will follow it wherever it goes. Hey, welcome back, Gabriel. How's your day? Type in their username. Are you referring to creating your username account? If that's the case, that's already in the game where you need to, because you need to create your username, and that's where you can. Hey, maybe I'll show you later. But yeah, okay, in a way that's true. So that's the point of making sure that it will be part of the parent object. So it will follow wherever the parent object goes. Oops. Okay. Yeah. You actually have to create an account with by entering a username before you can actually access the multiplayer part of the game. Yeah, but I can show you that later. Oh, okay, I can actually show you that now. Okay, so what we can do is, okay, over here, Windows, okay, so let me just rename this. And if we start the game here, okay, we'll just wait for the game to load. Okay, and once you choose challenge versus, which is the multiplayer, okay, then you will choose a server region which you will want to connect to for the lowest latency, so somewhere that is nearest to you. Oh, okay, that's because the multiplayer is still a work in progress. I mean, the entire game is still a work in progress, but the multiplayer, right now you can only move around in the stage when the match starts. So that's why the animation next to the multiplayer says coming soon and not completed. Okay, yeah. So over here you have to actually type in, say if you type in ASDF, yeah. You have to actually enter your username here, and the game will sort of check with the server to see if this username has been taken or not. Okay, so for example, if you try to if you try to take this username, okay, the game should, okay, we're having some slow, yeah, connection there. Okay, so this is Anastasia's username, so the game will tell you that the username has already been taken. Yeah, so you do actually need to have username before you can access the other parts of multiplayer. Okay. Okay, so coming back to Visual Studio. Okay, so now we'll call this new method to display that username. Okay, so over here, okay, we will call multiplayer scene manager.stargamer.display, oh sorry, show username in stage, and we will use the your character dot transform dot position and your character dot game object. Okay, so this should display the username or your username above your character, and it should follow your character wherever your character goes. Okay, but of course we need to test it to make sure that it works. So let's build the game. Okay, we'll build the game and we'll test what we have just added. and we'll see how it looks like when there's a username above your character's head. Oh, yeah, there is. But it's not for you to refer to come up with a username, but it's for you to check out who's in the same league as you. So when you are in the multiplayer part of the game, okay, you'll be able to see who's in the same league as you. In fact, that's the first thing that you see when you sort of log in into the multiplayer. So for example, since everyone starts from bronze 3, okay, you'll be able to see the other players who are in bronze 3 as well. So currently everyone is in bronze 3 because I've not added the rank matches in yet, and that will mean that you will lose trophy cups or you will win trophy cups, okay, depending on whether you have a win or a loss. Okay, let me delete this and let's rename this to this. Oh, and that's because of the servers and of their location. So there's a server in Asia, in Singapore, and there's another server in Japan as well. Okay, both provided by Photon. Okay, so this is the first thing that you will see when you enter the multiplayer. Okay, so since everyone starts from bronze 3, you see the other players who are in bronze 3 as well. That's what we are looking at right now. Okay, let's create a room. I'll call it white sponge. Okay. Okay, let's create another room here. Oh, sorry, let's join the room by starting the game here as well. Okay, for now I've set it such that you will only need 2 players, okay, maybe you and another friend, to start the match. Okay, but okay, we will eventually change it to 3 players. So you will eventually need a minimum of 3 players before you can start a match. Okay, so now that both players are in the room, okay, so we just need 2 players. So that means that once both players are ready, okay, which is you see the green tick icon next to the character icon, okay, then the match will start. Oh, okay. Okay, so the location of the username is not that accurate, and okay, Okay, we also need to display the username for the other players. Okay, yeah, as you notice that right now we are only displaying the username for you and not the other player. Okay, but you can see that the username is following your character. Okay. Okay, so let's fix that. Okay. So over here, let's see. Okay, X. Okay, maybe this will change it to me35. And for X, okay, let's move it. Okay, we will need to calculate the width. Okay, so we need to make sure that the username is centered directly above your character's head. Whoa, okay, what was that? Okay, so we need to calculate the number of characters in the username using this. Okay. So we need offset, x offset equals to, okay, so for each character we'll use maybe 0.2. Okay. Okay, let me change it to float. And we will divide by 2. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if this is accurate or not, but okay, we'll minus the x offset here. Okay, and okay, in addition to positioning the username correctly, okay, we also need to display the username for the other players. Okay, so let's do that now. Okay, let's close this. Okay, so okay, I will just add a simple boolean here. Okay. Okay, and this is for if displayed username on stage. Of course, by default, it will be false. Okay, if displayed username on stage equals to true. Okay, so we will. So instead of calling this method once, okay, we'll just do it once for all of the players. Okay, at once. Okay, and that will include yourself. Okay, we'll put this here. Oops. Okay, so over here, instead of doing this, okay, we'll change it to Okay, count, or rather player count equals to, oh, okay. Okay, multiplayer scene manager dot, no, multiplayer client dot star gamers in room dot count and we'll use a simple for loop here. Okay, and we'll cut and paste this here. Okay, so star gamer, this gamer equals to star gamer. So right now I'm just looping through everyone in the match and displaying their username for them, and that includes you. Yeah. Okay, so multiplayer client, oops. Okay, let's copy this and this and yep. Okay, so this will change it to this. Okay, and this will change it to dot player character. Okay, and that should do it. Oh, well, you could do a lot of things with it if you want, but right now I'm just using it to loop through the players, or the players that are in the room and still connected to the room and the server. Okay, yeah, I'm just using it in order to loop through all of the players in the room. Okay, so that we can show the username for everyone in the room. Okay, so here we'll just loop through all of the current players in the room and display their usernames above their characters. But of course you can do a lot of things by being aware of how many players are there in the room. Okay, for example, if you want to make it more exciting when there are only 2 players left, maybe a sudden death, or if you want to add some color coding to their usernames, and yeah, the number of players will determine which colors their username will be in. So those are some things that you can do with yeah, the players and their username. Oh, okay. So I think you are referring to a different player count. Okay, but it's definitely possible to retrieve a number of players registered on the server. Oh, okay. Are you referring to the number of online players? Okay, it's totally possible to do that. Okay, but currently, yeah, we just need to retrieve the players list that are connected to the lobby. And yeah, Okay, but right now there's no such lobby in Stellar Stars. We just have the interface where you have the list of players who are in the same league as you, and the menu on the right, and the stats and your player stats on the upper right. Oh, okay. Okay, that's an interesting idea. Oh. Okay, are you referring to the... Okay, so... Okay, in regards to the idea that you just mentioned, okay, I think it's possible to do that. And we can... Okay, in fact, we can actually show the number of players immediately at the region list. So before you even select a region, okay, maybe we can show the number of players over there. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Okay, to sort of illustrate what I was just talking about, okay, let me just start the game again. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, so we can actually just show... Yeah, it's totally possible to show the number of online players here, besides the title representing each region. Yeah, it's totally possible to do that. But you do have to be aware of if you try to join, or rather if you attempt to connect to a region that is far away from you, the lag will be not good. Okay, even if that region has the most online players. Hey, but that's definitely a good idea, and yeah, hey, thanks for that suggestion, man. In fact, if we have enough time, let's do that after we have displayed the username. Oh shit. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay, that's actually one of the maybe you could call it built-in methods that the Photon SDK provides, but okay, I've opted not to do that because I want to give you the option for you to choose which region you want to connect to. And that's why we have the list of server regions which you can choose from. So it's totally up to you where you want to connect to. Okay. Okay, so we have an error just now where the character is not safe for the other player, so that's why we have that error. Okay, the null reference exception. Yeah, I do understand where you're coming from. Yeah, but at the moment I'm just going to focus on the gameplay itself, and I'll leave the choosing of the server up to you, okay, or to you. Okay, so if this gamer dot player character is not initialized yet or not now, okay, then we have to retrieve it from the server. Okay. So how can we do that? Okay, let's see if we have something, we can use something from the Photon network. Okay. Yeah, it's a company or a studio, whichever feels more comfortable to you, which I've created. And currently I'm collaborating with a music composer, and there'll be another guy joining us to help with the game's art as well. So totally about 3 guys. Yeah. Okay, but most of the things I'm in charge I will do, or rather I'm doing most of the things at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Okay, give me a second, I'll be right back. Yeah. Oh, I'm streaming.
What is stream?
TwitchTV, game development. Because on, if you go over there, people can see you.
My side is over here.
Oh, okay.
So as in, so now they can hear, right? Most likely.
Can hear that because the mic is on.
Super sensitive. Yeah.
Okay.
So will you show code or?
Code and design, but mostly code sometimes. And gameplay as well, and testing, a lot of things, anything related to game development. Yeah.
It's quite intense.
Not really, you just need to enjoy it, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been doing what long already?
This live streaming since around September. Yeah.
September, this year September?
No,
last year September.
Yeah.
So almost more than 1 year.
I think so.
Wow. Okay, don't listen to you.
No, it's good.
Because it's like something that you should, because when we talk to PR, they say like this is one way to sort of like have a fan base.
Oh, okay.
Like things like this. So if the kind of intense you must get speaking out your mind and something like that.
It depends on your perspective. Yeah. Might be intense for someone, but I guess as long as you get used to it, should be okay.
So you get it, yeah.
No, it's great. Okay, see you later. Hey, sorry about that. I'm back. So actually, I was just talking with another game developer. So I'm actually in sort of an location or office space where there are other local game studios around as well. So that's why sometimes you might hear me conversing with other game studios and other game designers or developers. Yeah, so it's actually an initiative by the local government in Singapore to sort of level up the local games industry. Okay. So right now the office space I'm at, maybe I can show you a quick tour with. Okay, so right now focus on the lower left corner of the screen where my hand is waving. Okay, so I'm going to move the webcam away, so this might be a bit shaky. Okay, so right now I'm rotating the camera. Okay, but can you see this office space? Okay, this office space is it's provided by you could say that it's provided by the government, so it's free. Yeah. So it's part of the government's initiative to build up the local games industry. So they also offer support other resources such as software or hardware, and also maybe sometimes events such as exhibitions. Yeah. No. Yeah, he's not my music guy. Yeah, so currently so each studio here has its own room. Okay. And we have a sort of common lobby outside of the room. Okay, but my webcam is not long enough for me to show you that, so maybe I'll show you that next time. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure if US has that, but I do know that if I recall correctly, I think Dutch, there's a Dutch garden or something like that. Yeah. Okay, let me just check. Or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, Dutch game garden. Yeah, I think this is the European version, but I'm not sure if US has that. Okay, let me just search US. Video games industry. Okay, looks like okay, but one good thing about the US is that you have a lot of events for the games industry. So at least I think that's the plus side of it. Yeah, that is one thing that I think is missing from Asia. Okay, the lack of bigger game events, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I guess Hiromu makes sense because the video games industry in US is pretty big, and maybe they feel that there's no need to help level up the industry over there, over in US. Yeah. So I guess that's true. So look on the bright side and you have that. Okay. Okay, so initialize. Okay, let me go to this. Return initiate. Views. Okay. Oh, yeah, I've went to Indonesia when I was a kid, and I've went to Japan for a student exchange for around 6 months. Yeah. Prefab Go. Oh. In a way, that's true. I really enjoy this back and forth interaction as well. Yeah, you get to learn a lot of things about different cultures, and I have learned a lot of things about food, especially Mexican food. It's interesting how it's really interesting because no matter what culture, or what country, or what religion we are discussing about, food is something that is happy. I know that it's not 100% related to game development, but talking about food makes me happy. Okay, especially when we are talking about pizza. I just love pizzas, man. Hey, that's true. The game development category is indeed a good move from TwitchTV. Oh, by the way, I just received an email today from TwitchTV. They have added another new category for creatives or creativity. Okay, so I think if you are maybe creating a painting, or if you are doing something creative and not necessarily related to games, that's the category that you can go for. Oh, we do have Taco Bells here in Singapore, but I'm not sure if it is considered as the authentic Mexican food here in Singapore, because the standards might be different. Of course I know what is Taco Bell. I mean, I definitely know what Taco Bell is. Okay, let me just do a quick Google search. Photon get instantiated objects. I guess I might like, or I might really like Mexican food because of their usage of cheese, and to me cheese is love. Okay, maybe that's why I love pizzas as well. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh, hey, welcome back, C61. How's your day? Oh, by the way, C61, you missed a short tour of where I'm at. Because I was just showing them. I was just showing Twinkie and Hiromu a short office tour by rotating the camera. Okay. Okay, so we have the prefab over here, or the game object over here. View IDs component. Oh, okay, what if okay, go to definition. Hey, I'm great as well, man. Hey, thanks for asking. Okay, we were just talking about food, I guess. Okay, it's funny how talking about food makes me feel happy. Okay, get photon views in children. Okay, there must be a way to retrieve the... Okay. Oh, and by the way, today we are displaying your username above your character's head, so you can differentiate which character is whose, and you will be able to identify who are the other players in the stage. Hey, that's the good one, man, Hiromu. I'm proud to say that I'm not exactly good at cooking, but I do like making pancakes. Oh, yeah, we did get the stage synchronized, and we also got the character movement synchronized as well. As in the basic moving around and jumping around. Okay, and right now we are adding that username to display on the characters. Okay, so that username, so imagine this is your character and this is your username. Okay, it will move around with your character. Yeah, okay, that's what we were doing last week, I think. Yeah, but we finally got the stages, the stage synchronized across everyone in the match by sharing that information. Oh, hey, thanks for joining us today, man, Twinkie Gaming. Or can I just call you Twinkie? Okay, have a good night's rest and have an awesome day tomorrow as well. No, have an awesome weekend, man. So, see you soon, man, Twinkie. Okay, photon network dot object. Find game objects with component. Let's see. Oh, yeah, looking at it right now. I'm actually creating games full time, so you are looking at it right now. Find, get, search. Oops. Find. Oops. Okay, I guess we can use this. Okay, I hope that it's not too slow. Component type. Okay, okay, player. Okay, get component player. System.type. Okay, what if I just pass in this? Okay. Okay, right now we are attempting to find the game object for the other players so that we can display the username for them. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, looks like we can do a photon player dot find, I guess. Or we can just retrieve the photon player. Huh. Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay, maybe what we can do. Okay, so this means that we'll need the ID. Yeah. Okay, we'll need the ID, so that means that we need to set the ID as a we might need to set the ID as a custom property for the player. And using that ID we will get the photon view for the player, and using that photon view we can then retrieve the game object. Okay, so if is other players, as you can already tell, I'm doing something new here, at least new to me. So let me just think about this. Okay, so if photon network dot player dot there's no view. Dot find dot let's see, view ID. Photon view dot find. Okay. Oh, okay, we'll need a view ID, and to get the view ID we'll need, say, oh, okay, that's the player's ID. Oh, okay, so it's possible that we can get the ID by comparing the username. So let's see. Okay, on server count goes to photon network dot other players. Okay, view photon player other players. Okay, so we retrieve the data on the other players, since we only need to do so for the other players, since we already have your information locally. Oh, hey, hi there and welcome back, Xinhao. Yes, okay, Stellar Stars is will actually be available on Steam around mid next year, 2016. Okay, but if you want to get it cheaper at less than 50% of its price. You can already get it now at whitesponge.com. Okay, but of course a lot of things are missing from it at the moment because we are still adding them. Okay, other players dot length. Okay, I'll use another for loop here. Okay, so photon player. Okay, we'll call it P player equals to other players X. Okay, so using this photon player, we'll check to see if it's the same username. So if this gamer.username equals to pplayer.name. Okay. Okay, so if found player on server, okay, so just before this gets confusing, okay, this player count is for the number of players in the room, but it's stored locally, so it's not updated until we retrieve it here. Okay. Okay, so this is locally on your desktop, on your computer, and this is from the Photon servers. Okay, so we found the player, then we will get the view ID using ID. Yeah. Okay, so photon view, this view equals to, okay, okay, we can actually move this away so that it's more efficient. Okay. Okay, and now that we have the typo here. Okay, now that we have the photon view, we can use it to get the game object that represents the other player's character, and using that character we can display that username. Okay, so this view dot get component. Okay, let me check, see, oh, okay. Okay, player, so this gamer dot player character equals to this. And we'll have to break out of this loop. Okay, X equals to player on server count. Okay, I did learn Unity myself, but I came from a development background. So, okay, what I found helpful was to start creating games, small games. Okay, so if you have no programming language background or no programming knowledge, okay, what you can do is to start. Okay, you can still start with using Unity, but okay, it might be better for you to let's see. Okay, if you want to use Unity with no programming background, okay, that means you have to. I would recommend you to start creating smaller solutions, maybe smaller games if you want. Okay, so for example, you could start by using maybe not Unity, could be any engine. Unity if you want to create something like a calculator, or maybe a game that okay, so if we are talking about a game, okay, a game can be anything as simple as a question and answer game to something as complex as a 3D open world type of exploration game. Okay, so for example, you could start by creating a simple game. Say maybe if the computer asks you a question, you type in an answer, then you can check for that answer. So it's like a Q&A. So it's really quite straightforward. Okay, okay, this is really subjective. Okay, but I will just share with you what okay, my path. Okay, so I started learning programming actually using Visual Basic. That was around 10-11 years ago. Okay, and then I learned Java in Poly, actually Nanyang Poly. Okay, because they taught Java there, and I also pick up a little bit on C++ over there. So if you want a better foundation with programming, starting from Java is not a bad idea. And if you once you have picked up Java, then JavaScript will come naturally as well. So is C#. Or at least that's what I went through. Yeah. But okay, basically what I'm trying to say is that you have to actually practice to become better at programming. And sometimes just using programming as practice can get boring. So one thing that you can do is to don't think of the languages that you're using as a routine or something like that. Think of how you can use them to solve situations. So for example, say maybe you are getting tired and lazy of constantly calculating numbers. So you can use a programming language to create a calculator for you. So if you think from that perspective, then things might get more interesting. And if there's anything that, or at least I find that Google is your best friend. Yeah, so notice that okay, even though I know how to use Unity, I'm still using Google to search for things that I have no knowledge of. So I guess it's important to treat each and every day as a learning journey. Okay, so I hope that that was helpful. Okay, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm looking at when I'm looking down, I'm actually looking at my phone at the TwitchTV chat over here. Okay, so that allows me to look at what you have typed faster, so that I can respond to you faster as well. Oh, by the way, if you are around Singapore next month in November, okay, we'll be exhibiting at GameStart Asia. So if you get the chance to pay a visit to Singapore, or if you're in Singapore, do go to the GameStart Asia exhibition. Okay, White Sponge will be there exhibiting Stellar Stars. Okay, and you will also get the chance to win limited edition button badges. Okay, because I'll be we'll be having some button badges over there with different designs, and some will be limited editions. Okay, so if you are not okay, so these are the button badges that I'm referring to, but of course it will be our own design, okay, with characters and graphics from Stellar Stars. Hey, I'm sure you will definitely get the chance in the near future, Hiromu. Oh, damn it. Okay. So we have the username above your character here. Okay, but it seems like we were not able to retrieve the other character. Okay, I don't think GameStart has an age restriction on whether you can gain entry to the exhibition hall or not. I do know that it's at Suntec, so yeah, it's definitely up to you, but yeah. Okay, so we were now able to retrieve the oh wait. Oh. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so the reason why this is happening is because we were not able to retrieve the character here. Okay, over here. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. And that's because we are running the game twice. So the overlapping background music is similar to an echo. Okay, so right now we are going to do some debugging here. Okay, and here as well. Sync time, sync delay. Okay. Okay, I will turn off the background music. Okay, later when we launch the game again. Okay, so let's make sure we get to that soon. Okay. Sync velocity, let me change this to here. So if our body 2D now equals to Okay, next, I'm going to do some simple debugging over here. Okay, so I'm going to print some messages here. Okay, if player character is now found player on server with username plus bplayer.name okay. Okay, we'll just wait for Unity to build it, okay, in order to reflect the new changes that we have made. Okay, and let's remember to turn off the background music. Okay, a good thing about having a save game file is that okay, it will remember, or I've set it such that the game will remember, okay, if you have turned off the background music. Okay, so it will, in a sense, save the settings configuration. Okay. So let's turn off the music off. Okay. Okay, so this should prevent the echoing of the background music. Okay. That's funny. Okay. Huh, I see. Okay, 1001. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's one drawback to testing for multiplayer, is that we have to run the game twice, so that increases the time required for us to test the game. Okay, but I would say that it's a necessary evil. Okay, so here goes nothing, man. Oops. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear that, but okay, I think someone is vacuuming a room that is nearby. Okay. Oh, okay. So over here, huh, interesting. Okay, so there's an error with the other players. Okay, because okay, it did not even yeah, that's weird. Load character on stage. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear that, but there's some background vacuuming noise, I guess. Okay. Okay, maybe another way of doing this is instead of asking the server or searching or requesting from the server a list of the list of player information again. Okay, since when we load the stage and when the characters appear on the stage, okay, they appear in the game as being added to the game as a game object. Oh, okay, I wouldn't call it far, or I wouldn't consider it far. It's around okay, it's around 45 minutes of travel, around 45 to 50 minutes of travel time using bus and train. Yeah, so from my house I will take a bus which will last around 3 stops before I reach the train station, and from there will be another 6 train stops before I reach this where I'm at. Interesting. Okay. Okay, there's something off with this. So instead of using this, I'm going to use yeah, that's true. It's not that bad. Okay, I'm going to use dot players or room dot. Okay. Okay. Okay, or instead of checking for this, okay, so if, okay, we'll make sure that if this is not you, that means your local player dot username. Okay. Okay, then we will go to this loop. Okay, and we will search for that data and okay. Okay, so this is what we'll be adding to the game today for the new game patch that we'll be uploading and releasing later today for Stellar Stars. Okay, so if you have not downloaded the demo of Stellar Stars yet, you can do so. Just go to whitesponge.com/games/Stellar Stars. Okay, we'll stop here for today's live stream because I have to go off now. Okay, so I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's live stream, and look forward to the next live stream, and look forward to the new game patch coming out later today. Okay, so thanks for joining us today, man, and yeah, have an awesome weekend and see you guys soon. Take care, man. Bye.